Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Doing my first multiple broadcast. So, welcome, everyone, to this. Have you ever woke up in the morning, looked in the mirror, and asked yourself, how did my life get this way? I've got stress, I've got bills, I've got this, I've got that. Have you ever lost that drive? At night, turn to alcohol and other stimulants to try and appease your life? Well, you're not alone. And with story time today with Vince, we are going to share with you a really cool script that we co-created with our man, Patrick Ruka from Fasco Health. And in this piece, we're going to review. So if you're like a coach, consultant, um, author, speaker, something along those lines, where you have a really unique service, you're going to really love this piece. And so you want to stick around to the end, because this video, this story, will help you with some of those challenges that you've got going on in life. And we're not going to cover off the entire script like I did last week. I'm going to kind of get you into the script and get you familiar with the approach we took with Patrick and his team. First off, I love working with all kinds of different business owners, people that are unique. If you don't know who I am, my name is Vince Palco. I'm founder of AdTunes. I've written the book, The Art of Selling Using Cartoons, back in 2006, and have a wonderful story-selling digital marketing company that specializes in fast hand-drawn doodle videos. And so in this particular application, we're going to go through story time, and let's see, can I flip this thing around? Using the new streaming device. No, I don't think we can. So we're going to go straight on down over top, and I'm going to walk you through our approach with this. Okay? See that pretty good? So we get right into the script. Does this sound like you? You've lost your purpose, your passion, your connection with your spouse. You're always busy, always stressed, tired, frustrated, overwhelmed by daily life of work and family. So with this target audience, we're focusing on women, because Patrick said this is kind of the majority of the folks that come to him. Doesn't mean it's just for women. I'm sure there's a lot of men with these same same things going on in their life. But for this particular story, we're focusing on the woman. You're depressed, anxious, you feel out of it all the time, and you put weight on too, because eating is a comfort, and you need lots of comfort these days. So we tried to show, there's a bunch of fun commercials that show depression as a cloud, kind of always raining, following the person around. So the artist, we've got a depressed cloud, an anxious cloud, kind of poking at this person. And I'm going to tell you about a way to learn to love yourself, to be happy again, to rekindle relationships, to heal your body, create healthy weight loss, and discover your true value to the world. So here we're future pacing them by letting them know that it doesn't have to be this way. We're going to help you rebuild your life. We're going to help you turn things around. And so that's what we're showing in that panel. Now, I love working with very creative folks, and I'm going to kind of get through some of this script and get to the fun parts of this. By the way, Patrick would be able to, he was a former pharmacist who could see when someone was walking through their door, the way they walked, the way they carried themselves, their gait, all that. He could tell what they were coming to him for, in relief of. And what he found was he could treat the symptoms, but not the source, with his meds at the pharmacy. So he's really adapted. He's quit the practice, sold the practice, and essentially is now helping people holistically. But I love this metaphor he shared with us. and it's all around. Imagine if you're driving a car down the road and you've got a flat tire, bang, and this is kind of all the baggage that we carry through life. It could be work, could be stress, could be our past. The spare is the medication that you put back on there. It gets you moving again, but you shouldn't ride on the spare forever. Meaning you have to address the source of this. And the metaphor is very, very strong. And my left arm is getting tired. So I'm going to flip to the right arm. And basically, one of the very cool metaphors that we integrated into this script, one of our talented artists, Brendan, visualized so that someone can really understand that you got to get at the source. You can't just throw another antidepressant at your problem, or some alcohol, some stimulants, other things. So I thought that turned out really, really well. And the other thing that Patrick could see, he kind of would look at people as they came into his pharmacy as just trees, and you could tell healthy ones, you could tell ones that were out of shape, and and basically he used this as a metaphor for his practice as well, his consulting services. And that's essentially, you have some people that harbor regret, have hardship, isolation, loneliness, and then there's others that, focus on the positive and all the positive in their life. But this metaphor of a tree, the roots to the tree are the emotional and mental parts of, their being, that if you don't address the roots, you're really not going to have a very fruitful tree or flowering tree. And so we try and show that here in this metaphor where, the roots are feeding failure, anger, hopelessness, thoughts of love and gratitude. And you shift that to thoughts of love, gratitude, acceptance, and joy. And he's got another cool metaphor. This thing is just filled with metaphors, which I really, really love about it. But, you can go into your past and think of all the negative thoughts, and we visualize that kind of in the form of a filing cabinet and accessing those things. And the really cool part about this is Patrick has a technique that involves tapping that you can really start to unwind a lot of those negative thoughts that put you in patterns that keep you stuck. And that's a little bit about this right here. But let's see if we got any other cool metaphors in here that I want to share with you. No, but in a nutshell, that's it. And if you were struggling with this, I would love to hear your feedback. You can even DM me, and I can put you in touch with Patrick and his team. I'm telling you what, you've never met a more solid individual than Patrick and his wife. Just an amazing power couple that are doing good things to help turn people's lives around and make them feel better, help them lose weight, and to not repeat, the things that get us stuck in the patterns that we kind of keep. So if that is of interest to you, I can kind of give you, the call to action is going to be on this website. But again, shoot me a direct message, or shoot me a message, or shoot me an email at vpalco@adtunes.com. And if you're watching the rebroadcast of this, let me know your feedback on this. I will be responding to, kind of your comments and what you think about, if you struggle with some of these things. And if you could see this being a benefit to all those out there who do struggle with depression, loneliness, and all the other things that kind of add up in life that kind of bring us down. Flip it back that way. And if you're a coach, a consultant, or someone that could use, I call these full-time salesmen and women that work for you 24/7, 365, never take a break, never call off sick, never come in late, and they're working for you while you're enjoying your family time, spreading your message, selling what you do, without you having to beat your drum and say, look how awesome we are. So if that's something that's of interest to you, feel free to respond to this video. Click the link below, and or you can reach us at adtoons.com. That's www.adtoons.com. My name is Vince Palco. I hope you've enjoyed this story time, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Remember, facts tell. Remember, facts tell, cartoons sell. All right, that's all for now, and I will talk to you soon.